Hi, my name is Nicole with Body Goddess. Today I wanted to talk about chocolate, more specifically hot chocolate. I've been doing a lot of talking about chocolate and like the health benefits of chocolate. I don't consider it to be a healthy food because there are, the downsides of too much chocolate and the sugars and all that kind of stuff. But it can be healthy in moderation. So I wanted to show you a way that you can still enjoy having your hot chocolate. I know I've put recipes up before, but I figured a video would be fun. And I have two different ways that I wanted to show you. One I'm actually going to make, and the other I'll just show you really quickly because it's very simple. It's a matter of just buying your hot chocolate instead of buying it in the packets, buying it where you have control of how much you put in there. If you're stuck with packets, you can also not use the whole packet. So for something like this, it's a dark chocolate, hot chocolate. It's from Equal Exchange. There's a lot of different brands that use dark chocolate. This one requires 4 tablespoons, and in those 4 tablespoons, there's 21 grams of sugar. It's a lot of sugar. So when I make it, I usually use 1 or 2 tablespoons. I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but I'm used to not having it so, I guess so sweet. I'm used to not having it too sweet. So I would definitely do like at least 2. But like I said, when you buy it this way, you can control it and you don't have to add the amount that it says. And then right off the bat, you're getting a healthier hot chocolate that way. And your brand, of course, matters. So that makes a difference. So that's a simple one. I'm not making this one because you know how to boil hot water or milk and just add your scoops of hot chocolate, right? Pretty simple. So the other one that I'm doing is I like to use chocolate bars. I went to Philly at one point and they had this chocolate shop where you could pick your own chocolate bar and they would just make you hot chocolate from that chocolate bar. And it was the coolest thing ever and it tasted incredible. I'm sure that they used a lot more chocolate than what I'm gonna use, but still it was a really cool idea. So for this one, I talk a lot about 70% or higher. This is 70% cacao and it is a dark chocolate chili. There's lots of different brands I do like for different chocolates, and maybe I'll have like a piece here and there. This one I haven't had until I guess like a few weeks ago, and it's actually pretty good. Aplenty is I think an Amazon Fresh brand, something like that. So I went ahead and I took a serving size, which is about 28 grams, or for this chocolate bar, 2 pieces of chocolate, and I cut it up into nice small pieces. And generally, when I'm melting chocolate, and anyone that's ever melted chocolate, you know what you're supposed to do is take your pot, put a little bit of water in the bottom, take a bowl, put it on top, and you let the chocolate melt that way. I'm not doing it that way. So I will show you this one. So instead, I'm doing it directly in the pot because I'm going to be adding some milk to it. So for this one, I'm actually using oat milk. This is my favorite oat milk. It is an unsweetened, and I usually like to put vanilla in a lot of like the almond milks or oat milk, stuff like that. But for a lot of the basic things that I would normally use milk for, I like to get it without the vanilla. So this is the one that I'm gonna be using. So I'm gonna take my chocolate. I don't have an exact amount of oat milk that I'm going to use. I wish I could tell you it's going to be this specific amount, but the way that I'm going to do it is I'm going to put as much as the consistency that I want my hot chocolate to be. So it's really going to vary depending on the person. So to start off, and my mother's Italian, so I grew up just cooking, throwing things together, and not really doing a lot of measuring and stuff, which my daughter hates. But I'm gonna put a little bit of oat milk. I'm gonna turn this on. Put it on about a medium. Put it on about a medium heat. With the chocolate, you want to continuously stir it because you don't want it to burn. That's part of the purpose of melting it over the pot in the glass bowl, is You want to make sure that you don't burn your chocolate, but adding the milk to it now is going to help with that process. All right, so I added, like I said, I added a little bit just to get it going, and then I will continue to add till I get to the consistency that I want. So for you, you may want it to be more milky, you may want it to be really thick. So it's really just going to depend. So you want to keep an eye on it. Seems like it's nicely melted and it's whisking up pretty good. So a couple things that I like to add is a little bit of cinnamon. It's a spicy chocolate, so the cinnamon goes really well, but I think it goes well with most chocolate anyway. So I put a little bit of cinnamon, and I will go ahead and add just a tiny bit of vanilla. Again, I'm sorry I don't measure. It's just a dash, right? Give it another stir. So I'm going to keep whisking this. Sorry, making you watch me do this. I let it come to a boil. It should also be thickening up a little bit. And this is how you can control what type of chocolate you have. So you grab your favorite chocolate bar. It can be so many different things. It can be plain chocolate if you like that. I like chocolate with different things going on. Some people really like the mint chocolate. My favorite chocolate bar is a dark chocolate raspberry, which I know would make a great, great hot chocolate. And then to top it off, you can do the regular store-bought whipped cream. You can do homemade whipped cream. If you're a vegan, I would definitely go with, they have the coconut ones, like the coconut. It's a coconut milk. I don't know why my brain can't think of exactly what it's called, but I'm pretty sure it's just a coconut milk, and it whips up just like a regular heavy whipping cream. All right, and this is starting to look really good.